boy Infamous here, bringing you another gameplay commentary. And before we get into it, I just want to say, make sure you guys keep an eye out for the gameplay, because I do go 40-2 in a team deathmatch game using the shotgun, which I thought was pretty impressive. I managed to do all this in 5 minutes, so make sure you guys keep an eye out on the gameplay. But let's get into what I want to talk about today. And today I have a review for you of the FPS Freaks, specifically the Havoc ones, which were released for Black Ops 2. So if you guys don't know what KontrolFreeks are, they're basically extra analog sticks that attach onto your current analog sticks of your Xbox 360 controller or your PS3 controller. And the purpose of them is to basically improve your accuracy by extending the height of the analog sticks. Sorry. And basically, how this works is by extending the height, what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to put in less force to turn either left or right. So what normally tends to happen is a player needs to move left or right in those close range gun battles, or even in those medium range gun battles, because they're off target. So they will try to move left or right, and then what will happen is they will accidentally move too much to the left and right, making them either lose the gun battle or missing too many bullets. So by extending the height, what you're doing is you're allowing yourself to put in less force to turn left and right, therefore increasing your accuracy and basically your chances of survival and winning that gun battle. So KontrolFreeks, basically they sell for either around 10 quid in the UK or around $15 in the US. The prices may change depending on where you buy it from, but they roughly go for that price. So they tend to improve your accuracy. And does it actually do that? And in my opinion, yes, they do. Only in close range and medium range gun battles. You won't see any difference in long range gun battles. However, I am going to warn you, you're going to see very minimal difference with the KontrolFreeks on. So don't expect to see godlike accuracy when you buy the KontrolFreeks. You're going to see very minimal difference in accuracy, but it does improve your accuracy, so I cannot disagree with what it says and what it does. So but with this improved accuracy, there are a few drawbacks. The first one being the height. So the height of which actually extends the analog stick. So for me, I have fairly decent average hand sizes, and I just managed to grips onto my Xbox 3 controller with the FPS Freaks on. So if you're someone who doesn't have the biggest of hands, or this, and you don't even have average hand sizes, this may be a problem for you. The FPS Freaks may extend it a bit too much to where you can't use, or probably can't hold on to the Xbox 3 controller properly. So you might want to look into that, might want to look for a bit more, couple more reviews to see if anyone else is having that problem, because like I said, I do have average hand size. I don't have the smallest of hands, I don't have the biggest of hands, I have average, and I just about managed to hold on to the controller. But if you're a PS3 user, you may not have to worry too much, because the PS3 controllers are smaller than the Xbox 360 controllers to start with anyway, so it might balance out and cancel itself out. But like I said, that is probably something you guys might want to look into if you have pretty small hands. So the next drawback is damage to controller. So the FPS Freaks can potentially damage your controller and wear out your thumbsticks. Now it can do this basically because the FPS Freaks have little hinges at the bottom of them, so that it can attach itself to the current analog sticks. But if your current analog stick is pretty old and on the verge of wearing out, what can actually happen is the FPS Freaks can basically crumble down the grip and the rubber that's on these thumbsticks, and make it so that the controller pretty much has no more rubber or even grip. And I actually did come across this problem myself twice on both my controllers, so I was pretty disappointed there, and it eventually got to the point where I actually couldn't use my controllers anymore, and I just had to remove my KontrolFreeks because they just kept falling off, because there just wasn't any grip left on my thumbsticks, so the FPS Freaks wouldn't attach properly on. I just had to remove them, and it actually led to me having to buy some other form of grip to add to my current thumbstick, so that it doesn't hurt me, because it can get quite painful when the rubber and the grip is gone, because you're just left with some hard plastic there. So that was a downside to the KontrolFreeks and the FPS Freaks. But out of 10, I probably would have to give these a 6 or a 7. They probably will work better with a brand new controller, maybe a controller which isn't on the verge of wearing down. But like I said, guys, these do help your accuracy, but only in those close and short range battles. Don't expect anything big, but it definitely will help improve your accuracy, guys. But anyways, guys, that's about it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, I would really appreciate if you would like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comment section below if you guys have FPS freaks of your own or thinking about buying some. But until next time, this has been your boy Infamous Slayer signing out. Peace.